Welcome to Comcast Newsmakers. I'm Leslie Weidenbender. I'm here at the State House with Representative Tom Saunders. He's a Republican from Louisville. Welcome.
Hi, Leslie. Thanks for having us.
So the House has been a whole different place this year. After a couple of years of a lot of partisan battles, things seem to be a little more congenial this year. What do you think?
Yeah, very much so. We've got a new group of freshman legislators, plus the sophomore class we had last year. Over 50%, I think, of the members are new. And with a lot of that newness, a lot of those old memories went away too. So we've done a better job of getting along and working together, I think, this year.
Are there challenges to having so many new members?
In some cases, but I think they've all done a great job of trying to get up to speed and take an interest in what they're working on. There's a lot of new business people in the General Assembly, and they come from all walks of life and all parts of the state. So I'll have to give them an A. I know the minority party's been given grades, so I'll give the freshman class an A this year.
So I know road funding has been important to you. I think that one of your proposals got incorporated into the House budget, is that right?
That's correct, yeah.
Tell me about what that does.
Well, right now, we pay the state police, the BMV, and the motor vehicle highway carriers about $140 million right off the top of the local road and street account. And I thought for a state that would be pretty proud that we have a surplus, it made more sense to me that we pay for those agencies out of the state general fund and we leave that $140 million to go back to local road and streets.
Remind us where the local road and street money comes from.
Well, that's from your excise tax money, all the fees you pay when you license that vehicle. Now, unfortunately, locals won't get all that money. I think 53% of it goes to the state and 47% goes to locals. But then with the additional revenue under Dr. Brown, Chairman of Ways and Means, is taking a percentage of the sales tax off of gasoline. So I think we're going to give a total of about $534 million for roads, which...
Some of that money stays with the state, some of it goes to local governments. How big of a need do you think there is in your district for
Well, in my
more roads?
district, if you polled my constituency, jobs and roads are the number one and number two issue, depending on who you ask. And they're all tied together. You have to have the infrastructure to provide the economy for good business and for people to provide jobs there. So it's a big deal in the areas, the state I come from.
What else about the budget did you like or dislike?
I thought, I was impressed. We have a new Ways and Means Chairman, Dr. Brown from Montgomery County, and I think he's done a great job. We've refunded some of the money back to education that was cut over the last couple of years. So we put more money in education, we put more money in roads. We're going to pay off some bonds and pay cash for some building that needs to be done, and I think that's what the people expect of us.
You mentioned the importance of more money for education. What are your thoughts about the voucher bill that would take some of that money and send it to private schools?
Well, vouchers, I think there's one or two bills that tries to expand vouchers this session, and that's good for the 9,000 kids that we're taking care of through the voucher system. But we also have to be concerned about the million that are in public education. And the county that I live in, we have 5 school corporations, and even though they may have less students there, they still have to keep those corporations up and running. So,
well, Representative Saunders, thank you so much for joining us here today.
Thank you, Leslie.
I'm Leslie Weidenbender with Comcast Newsmakers and the StateHouseFile.com. Thank you so much for joining us here at the Indiana State House today.